right outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Hey.
Doing that.
What are some tips that you can give to MyTeam fans to help level up their team this year?
One of the things I recommend is tuning in into the community hub. The community hub, they give you certain tips there, and as well, you'll find out when you're going to get extra tokens and ball drops for triple threat.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 3, Grayson Allen. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 1, Kyle Anderson. At the other guard position, standing 5'11", number 21, Tyus Jones. The other forward position, at 6'6", number 24, Dillon Brooks. The big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. The head coach for your home team is Taylor Jenkins. Ladies and gentlemen, your Memphis Grizzlies!
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Grizzlies. Not really any threat right now as their record's showing a lot more losses.
And for the Grizzlies, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol right at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Brooks. Anderson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Allen, and it's Jones in at the 1. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And, Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now here's Allen. Brooks outside. No good on the triple. Now the Lakers on the break. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, the blinding speed of Caldwell-Pope is virtually impossible to match up with in transition. He just gets down the floor so incredibly quick.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Brooks. And it's blocked. They get it back. Nobody near Allen. No good with the triple. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, Davis is big, but he can move. Drives in hard and blows a hole in the defense all the way to the end.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Brooks. Rejected by Gasol.
Got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Jones. Puts it up off the inbound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
That shot was affected by AD's crazy length. I mean, it allows him to challenge shots. So difficult to score on AD.
Here's Schroeder. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity, and that one drops.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Now here's Brooks. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. A nice shot by Anderson.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Here's James. Here's Gasol. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Allen outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the offensive rebound, Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
It's good. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The drive by... Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Allen outside. Pass to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones looking for an opening. Allen against Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. Brooks misses.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Releases. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
It's big for Brooks' confidence. I mean, when he makes this shot, it helps him get going out there.
The drive by James. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Lakers in 5th.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
And Anderson kicks to Brooks. A three-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
One shot.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. the impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Here's the break. From about 19 feet, the shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brooks outside. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And it's good, 2 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Yep, that one goes. 11 points in the game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. Allen's shot is off. The drive by Schroeder. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Matthews. Grizzlies with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Jang with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Clark trying to get open. Basket good. And the Lakers with possession here. 13-point lead. Here's Schroeder. Sinks the 15-footer. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Concha. Just 5 on the clock.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Matthews. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bain banked in off the glass.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Schroeder up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Here's Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Conchar after Wesley Matthews scored. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 5th is Brandon Clark.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Matthews. Misses the wing J.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Bain, he's defended by Harrell. Jang, and that one, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Caruso. No good off the front iron.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
And there's the pass to Melton. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You got to have somebody keeping track of him.
Morris trying to free himself up, and Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got his third basket of the night right there. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Conchar. Tipped away, and they're moving it up. Here's Caruso. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Lakers lead by 12.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
That one good for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the inside, Clark. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yep, that one goes in there. Matthews has got 8 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Clark. And he lays it straight in. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Count it, good.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Melton. He's got 7. Lobbed up there for Clark.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Goes up the baseline. Caruso, no good. Here's Melton. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Harrell is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. Milton passes to Clark. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Davis is checked in for Morris. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Caruso's got 6 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 19. Anderson against Kuzma. A nice shot by Anderson. Here's Caruso. He has 6. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And when the brow gets up, get out of the way, unless you want to be on a post.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Clearly a foul.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. Grayson Allen comes in for Milton. And then for Los Angeles, Gasol comes in for Harrell, and James subbed in for Kyle Kuzma.
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you.
One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now.
Out of bounds.
And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Knocked loose. Gasol with the steal. Davis the pass to LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Foul.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Both good from the line that time. Here is Brooks. He's got 5. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. That's tipped and stolen by James.
And here we can check out the story on Jonas Valanciunas. Coming off a terrific season, 6th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
That one is no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jones finds Valanciunas. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Got a piece of it. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Brooks. It's LeBron with the drive. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Because if we got a crash and see the for the occasion, I'm
how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Kyle Anderson, number 1.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Caldwell Pope against Allen. Caldwell Pope against Jones. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter. Brooks with it. He's got 5. Down low and stolen by LeBron. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And James throws it down.
You got to be in awe of James, an offensive juggernaut who's caught fire here tonight.
Jones up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Memphis. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Both free throws good from James. Now here's Jones. Brooks outside. Inside to stop the drought, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And LeBron throws it down.
One of the guys who only has one mode. I mean, aggressive and explosive presence at all times.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jones with the bounce pass. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
He gets it in there. James has got 24.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Pass to Valanciunas. James against Allen. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's stolen by Jones. He kicks to Brooks. Over in the corner, Allen. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
James, and another basket for the Lakers.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running in the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Allen surveying the D. Brooks outside. No good from outside.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And that one is good. 28 points for LeBron.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets it fly from 18. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pulls up on the wing, and there's another one for the Lakers.
I wonder Gasol's patent his shots. He loves this mid-range area, and because of his height, he's tough to contest.
Brooks with no one around. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas, good.
as hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And Gasol slams it in.
Sheer determination. I mean, Gasol hustles to the ball. He converts off the miss.
Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the paint. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And he gets the bucket.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And stolen by James. Over Brooks. Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
Outside, Jones. Back to Brooks. Looking to get it going. The shot misses. And the Lakers take it the other way.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
They get the rebound. And the shot is good. Davis has got 14 points.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Gasol. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Snatched up. Count the basket.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Shot on the wing. Conchar pulls it in. There's the pass to Melton. Matthews with the steal. Down low. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And the Lakers with some changes. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. Here's Harrell. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Right wing. Melton passes to Jang, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jang's got 4 points this quarter. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Melton. 8 points for him. Inside, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
17-foot shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Snatched away. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Just a ferocious competitor. I like seeing Kuzma go right at the defense like this. Such assertiveness.
1:22 left now here in the second. Here's Conchar. Passes it to Melton. That one goes. Count it.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Matthews, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
No, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Yes. 12 points for Wesley Matthews. 43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Melton. 10 points for him. Bain, he's covered by Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Goes up on the wing. Matthews, no good. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
He gets that one.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket on layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 30 points, 5 steals, and Kyle Kuzma here on this Lakers team. He was an impact rookie, but had to adjust his role with the additions of LeBron and AD. Kenny, how hard is that on a player?
Well, changing roles is never. But Kuzma has handled it well. You know, Kyle is still shooting the ball without high clip and still defensively gives you some stuff.
But look, his touches, his chances went down for Kuzma. Still talented, makes an impact when he gets his chance. Just needs to embrace the role. You ever heard the name James Worthy, Kuzma? Look him up. That's who you are now.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Kyle Anderson. Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedExForum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, DA. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Riding in the Benz, I got no time for us. Nobody to fight for us. Might not need your type of love. So tell me where's the cipher? The shorty screaming Mayday, Mayday. Get up, be late. This plane is crashing. I'm yelling Mayday, baby. Yeah, you made of plastic, always overreacting, always for reactions, and I'ma go subtract it. Money always.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Lakers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And Valanciunas pulls it down. Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
For Memphis, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
When you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Outside, Jones. Kicks to Allen. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Memphis. The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the first one drops. And he makes the first but misses the second. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Brooks against Gasol. And that one's good. Brooks has got 7 points.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Caldwell Pope. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the dunk by LeBron.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
The Grizzlies have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. And here's Brooks from outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. On the night, free throw numbers for him, 9 attempts, made 7. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback.
But you see why they keep going to Valanciunas. He knows how to dominate when he's got the hot hand.
And here's James outside. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
A wildly unpredictable player. Anderson is skilled at drawing the D in and then making them get overly assertive.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
I mean, I think he's kind of a throwback kind of player, if you ask me. I mean, Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo because of his ability to slow the game down and pick the opponent apart.
And both free throws good for Anderson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Memphis called for the foul.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at it, taking it strong and picking up the foul.
He's been racking up good numbers of free throws, shooting 8 for 11. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. It's Brooks on the wing. And he makes that one.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Lakers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Good on the bucket. LeBron's got 43 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The Lakers controlling the game from 20 feet out. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The Lakers shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And that one's good by Davis.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Well, you look at Brooks, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
Really been fantastic defensively, this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Now here's Brooks, 14 points for him. And Jones has it in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Memphis has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And the pass to Anderson. Passes to Valanciunas. Back to Anderson. And he makes good on the layup. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Caruso, no good. Allen in the post. And that one is off. Good D by James. Over Jones. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here's Brooks, following the basket by Anthony Davis. They get it back. Anderson. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Where their goal was to limit their turnovers, I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. Last year, getting it done. He was around 19 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Memphis has gone downtown to lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Jang, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for your Grizzlies, Gorgie Dang.
Here's Clark. He's got 14. Here's Conchar. Makes it off the glass. Conchar's got 9.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Here's Matthews. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Here's Melton. 10 points for him. Memphis moving that ball around. There's the triple. Morris with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's deflected. Pass to Melton. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Lakers controlling the game. From about 16, and the jumper falls for him. 13 points in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's stolen by Schroeder. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Melton. Lots of room. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Harrell down low. He's against Jang. And for the Grizzlies, their shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Bain softly drops in the floater.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Matthews. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Matthews has got 18 points. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Conchar. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside, Clark. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
Hard to get into Kuzma's head. Even when you contest his shot, his focus is razor sharp.
Pass to Jang. Poked loose. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Schroeder. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Lakers. The pass to Jang. Clark with it, over Morris. They grab their own miss, but he gets it back.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
At the top of the key, Jang. Bain, he's covered by Matthews. Passes it to Conchar. Drops in the tray. Konchar's got 12 in the game.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Knocked away and stolen by Harrell. Here's Matthews. Tries again, and Harrell with the lay-in. Good. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for Memphis, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jared Dudley out there with Morris. And it's Matthews. And it's Cook in at the point guard position.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Matthews with the steal. And it's Matthews with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Conchar. Bain. He's guarded by Dudley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Memphis. Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Marcus All's checked in for Markieff Morris. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's Horton Tucker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Taylor Horton Tucker. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Conchar. Pass to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. McDermott. And he banks in the layup.
The assist from Clark.
Here is Cook. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Pass to Conchar. He kicks to Clark. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And stolen by Jang. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Not a lot of ups needed right there for Gasol to get up and hammer the dunk through.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Down low. And finished off by Jang.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Over McDermott. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Conchar. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Clark. The Lakers also with a sub, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The pass to McDermott. Now Anderson. He's guarded by Dudley. To the middle. Here's Jang. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Gasol. On its way from Dudley for two. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Jang. Here's Conchar. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And he slams it one-handed.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Inside. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
That one goes in.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Now here's Jang. Back to Jones. With the shot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Timeout called the Lakers.
All right, fans, let's get up, let's get loud for your Grizz Girls.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And it's Cook missing. The Grizzlies shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The 11-footer, Cook, good. Cook's got his first basket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Jones, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Gasol's shot is good.
I was rare to find a 7-footer who has the skill and body control to hit pull-up jumpers. Gasol, one of the few.
And finished off by Jang.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The Lakers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Caruso. That one wide left. The Grizzlies shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. A nice shot by Anderson.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And the Lakers call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Here's Cook. Los Angeles with another miss.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Back to Jones. Anderson trying to free himself up. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by McDermott.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Cook, good. The Grizzlies shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Anderson passes to Jang. Ball's knocked loose. Gasol with the steal. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way over Jones. And it's Cook missing.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Conchar, the pass to Jang. Memphis moving that ball around. Nice shot by McDermott.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. From the baseline. And he nails the jumper. Cook's got 6 here in this quarter. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's Jones. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
That one falls. Now Jones. Pass to Conchar. Pass to Jang. Here's Conchar. Fires from deep. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Jones. Basket counts.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
Now, here's Gasol. Rebounded by McDermott. Outside, Jones. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Off the inbound pass, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Conchar's got 12 points in just the second half.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Then Gasol with the dunk.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Jones the pass to Jang. And it's good for 2. Jang's got 8 points in the quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Jones. Up and in on the layup.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Lakers shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Tries again. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. The kick out to Anderson. Jones trying to get open, and it falls over the rim and in.
And this is what his team likes seeing. They want Anderson to keep taking these kinds of shots.
To the paint. Here's Horton Tucker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And Jang gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Now here's Jang, the pass to Konchar. Launches a 3, hands it from downtown. Konchar's got 22.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Dudley against Jang. Here's Clark. Buries it down low.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 17. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. Here's Konchar, following the basket by LeBron James. The 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The shot's good from LeBron.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Over to the left wing. Konchar. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.